among the evergreen. Living on a cabin made of earth and wood. Lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good. Who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go.
I just missed it. I missed the closeness of an audience, of a live audience.
Well, when Elvis got ready to go back on the road again, he had to get a band together.
His mama told him one day you will be a man. You will be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from a miles around. They hear you play your music when the sun goes down. Maybe one day your name will be in lights saying, Johnny, be good tonight. Go, 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 go. Oh, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go. Johnny be good. Okay.
He's a really fine drummer named Gene Pello.
This other drummer comes in and knew everybody. He was an established player there in L.A., and they play a song.
Oh yeah, this is it, you know, because he was flashy and he had a lot of chops and he was real good.
And I'm sinking lower and lower in the seat, thinking I'm not even going to get a chance to play or meet him or any of that stuff.
Larry Mahobrak, the piano player, said, well, you know, Ronnie Tutt's sitting over there in the corner and he just flew out here with his drums from Dallas. And of course, Elvis immediately, being the kind of person he was, said, well, yeah, Ronnie, come on, man. Set your drums up and we'll wait for you and then we'll play.
They said to everybody, hey, we got one more guy we'd like to play a song with. You know.
The minute Ronnie started playing, you knew that, you know, Ronnie was just perfect for it.
We immediately had a rapport, you know, a real musical rapport, a real personal contact, shall I say. You know, we had a thing that kind of lasted, you know, for all that time. I believe in town, the show. Well, then you won't be bothering with me, hanging around your door, that's all right. It's all right now. That's all right now, mama. Anyway. Oh, I thought I'd that's all right. That's all right.
That's the difficult part. I come out of a whole other world of music. I was not a rock and roll roller at all. And from the time I said hello to him, the charisma was just overpowering. And by the time we got through the first rehearsal, I never realized he sang that good.
I went home that night and I told my wife, ex-wife Vivian, I said, you got to come hear this guy. And she said, oh, come on, you got to be kidding. I said, no, tomorrow night you come down and hear this guy. And so she came down and we both became fans.
Rolling, rolling on a river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river.
He was, like I've said many times, like a cat, just prancing back and forth.
He was so nervous, he was like a caged panther, you know, getting ready to get let out, you know, to go do the show, so to speak. And we all were very, very nervous.
I knew he hadn't performed live on stage like that for a number of years, I think 10 years.
He walked out and the spotlight hit him. You could just feel everybody, the excitement. They just jumped up and started applauding before he started singing, because it had been gone for so long off the stage. They just appreciated it so much, and it just took off.
She knows woman plays it right. There and I in a hurry over, way across town. You go do me, oh yeah. Well, I said I got a one, way across town. You go do me, oh yeah. I see my baby. Hey. in the bass is your ship.
And the crowd just went crazy. And you could just see his face just transform, you know, from sort of this doubtful look to this, oh yeah, okay, I remember this, you know, and he just went, and then it was from there, it was just.
That show flew by, and Elvis was just, couldn't help see all those fans and the celebrities like Cary Grant, Sammy Davis, and all those people giving him standing ovations after every song.
The ovation after every number, you know, it was like it was planned, you know, but it wasn't. It was all spontaneous and it was all real. It's just for another performer to sit and watch that is like you want to go home and quit the business, you know.
Love me true, never let me go.
It's tough working with Elvis because he changed songs right in the middle and go a different direction with it, but they were so great they could follow him no matter what he did.
One night he called out Blueberry Hill, and so I looked at Joe Garcio and I said, "What key?" He said, "We don't do that."
He loved to see if he could fool us. He started songs that we'd never played before on stage.
Hey baby, I ain't asking much of you. Oh no, no, baby, I ain't asking much of you. Well, just a bigger hug will do. I'll be a stranger, little mama. You about to start my habit there. You can spare a kiss or two for celebrating laughing on a baby. I ain't asking much of you.
He'd say, so-and-so, and they turn on and they'd start. Well, you can say that to 5 guys. I'm sitting up there with 32.
You never knew what he would do. And in how that related to music was the fact that he would make movements and things like that. And he expected me to be watching him at all times.
Oh, don't you know all that track? I can't walk out because I love you too much, man. All that track. I can't walk out now because I love you too much, man. All that track. I can't walk out now, baby, because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know? All that track. I can't walk out because I love you too much. All that track. I can't walk out because I love you too much, babe. Don't you know? Oh, that track. I can't walk out. Woo. I hope this suit don't tear up, baby. Don't you know? Oh, that track. I can't walk out now because I love you too much. Oh, that track. I can't walk out now because I love you too much, baby.
Thank you.
The only time he'd ever get upset with me in any way at all would be the fact that if he'd do something and I was looking away and didn't see it, you know, he'd turn around and playfully grab his scarf and, you know.
Sugar was nuts. He just didn't know what to do. I mean, sometimes he'd have to stop the orchestra and
and then you'd have to point them in at certain times.
Suddenly I'd say, here we go, guys, bar 12, and I'd bring him in, and bar 12 would be locked in. And first couple times I did that, he really turned around and acknowledged it, because, you know, we didn't leave him out in the desert. We just jumped in the pool. A little late, but we jumped in the pool.
He said, in the audience tonight, we have a fellow who said he's the greatest, and he is the greatest. Muhammad Ali, stand up. Muhammad stood up, he said, Elvis, you're the greatest. And we went backstage, and then Elvis told us about how he does karate and he likes to box. He liked to get into boxing, and Muhammad told him, no, you're too pretty. He said, you do the singing, I'll do the boxing.
And he said, yeah, bring him on back. So Muhammad Ali comes back there, and he's got his entourage with him, and big old guys, man, you know, big bodyguard guys. And the whoa, you know, they all walk in the dressing room, and here's a little skinny guy sitting around. So Elvis and Muhammad Ali is sitting at the table. So all of a sudden, Elvis stands up, Muhammad Ali stands up. And we're all looking like, what is going on? So Elvis goes into a karate stance. Muhammad Ali goes into a boxing stance. Because Elvis loved karate, as you know. He was into it very deeply and was an 8th degree black belt. And Muhammad Ali took a stance, and Elvis just swept his feet out from under him with one leg. It happened that fast. And then, but Muhammad Ali sit on the floor and looked at Elvis and started laughing, and Elvis started laughing, so we all started laughing. Said,
Well, I ain't greedy, baby, all I want is all you got on, baby. I ain't asking much of you. Well, just a big hunk of love. Will do, hey, I got a wishbone in my pocket, I got a rabbit's foot around my wrist, and I can have everything my lucky charm could bring. I had to give me a little for free kiss, and baby, I ain't asking much of you. I just a big hunk of love. I just a big hunk of love. I just a big hunk of love. Will do. Well, now that we're thoroughly confused, wise men say only fools rush in. Oh, but I can't help falling in love.